Questions number 6. Questions number 6. Write down the function fx equals to modulus 2x minus 1. This is the linear function. Part A, find the range for the domain x must be bigger or equals than -2, smaller or equals than 4. So to solve these equations, to solve these questions, you need to write the you need to sketch the diagram, and from here you have two informations, -2 and 4. So you can substitute inside this function f minus 2 equals to and you have 5, positive 5, and then f with variable x equals to 4, then you have 7, and this is not enough if you just have two informations. So you need to find out what if x equals to 0. F equals to 0, then you have modulus 1 minus 1, and you have 1 here. And then also need to find out what happens if fx equals to 0. Fx equals to 0, so the x, 2x minus 1 is 0. 2x minus 1 equals to 0. Then x is half. So with this 4 set, you have different coordinates. So x minus 2, then you have 5, then another one, the biggest one, maximum one, 4, 7, and 0, 1, and also the last one is half, 0. So you can draw out the diagram. You can sketch the diagram. This is y-axis, this is x-axis. Okay, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 0. So you have minus 1, minus 2, and then here we use one scale is 2, then 4, 6, 8, and then here is minus 2. This one we don't have a negative, so we just write until here. Okay, so when x equals to 0, so then you have 1 here, you have 1 here, and minus 2 you have 5, and then 4 you have 7. If fx equals to 0, then you have half here. So this is half, the third point. So link together, then you have this graph. This is fx equals to x minus 2 modulus. So you need to find out what is the range. Okay, the range within this graph. So for the first question, x must be smaller than must be bigger or equals than -2, smaller or equals than 4. So the whole graph here within, that means from here to here until this point. So the range should be, the answer for question A, the range should be bigger than or equals than 0. That means you cannot, smaller means that, let's say the point here means that the data, the set is not within this function, modulus 2x minus 1. So, and then must be smaller or equals than 7 here. So, don't forget your x must be element for real number. So this is how you write the range. This is the comma. And then for B, questions B is simple. They need you to find within this diagram the range for the domain. X must be bigger or equals than 1, smaller or equals than 4. When you're talking about 1, so you substitute the 4 you have already, this one. When you're talking about 1, you substitute inside f1 equals to 2, 1 minus 1, so it's 1. So that means for question B, you have an extra point here. 1, 1. So that means for B, I use a red pen to represent. You only look the range from here to here. So the answer for questions B, 6B, is your fx should be bigger or equals to 1. You can write a range here, range equals y colon, or using fx also can. Fx must be bigger or equals to 1, smaller or equals to 7, where your x is elements from real number. So this is how you write the answer for questions 4B. So this is the range for normally if you can write in this terms, it's already considered correct. So must be have a range and also state the x for the integer or real number. So this is how you solve questions number 6. Questions number 7. You have 2 functions. Also need to find out the composite functions for 4 questions. So number 7. Write down the 2 functions. Fx equals to x plus 3. Gx equals to x squared minus 1. So for f g x is known as the first questions 7a. So f gx put inside to fx. So you have f x squared minus 1 also equals to x squared minus 1 plus 3. So is x squared plus 2. Part B, another way around, gfx. So you have gfx is x plus 3. So x plus 3 substitute inside the x squared here. X plus 3 squared minus 1. So x squared plus 6x plus 9. This is a quadratic. equation, then minus 1. So you have x squared plus 6x plus 8. Okay, for C, f2x f square, so is equals to f x plus 3. So you need to substitute x plus 3 inside here. That means x plus 3 plus 3. So is x plus 6. And then the last one, g2x. That means it's a g. You substitute x squared minus 1. Okay, so how you do this? The x squared minus 1 whole thing, you substitute inside here. So should be x squared minus 1 squared minus 1. This is a power of 4 equation. That means if you don't know how to do this, you can write in this way. X squared minus 1, x squared minus 1 minus 1. So x squared times x squared, x to the power of 4, minus x squared minus x squared, then minus 1 times minus 1, negative 1 times negative 1, plus 1, then minus 1. And you will find that the answer is x to the power of 4 minus 2x squared, plus 1 plus 1 becomes 0. And this is the answer, but you still can factorize it. X to the power of 2 x squared minus 2. So this is how you solve question number 7. Questions number 8. Write down two equations. Fx equals to 2x. Function of g 1 minus 3x. A, find out fg4. Definitely is a composite function. Gx inside fx. Gx employed inside fx. So this is very easy to solve. You just substitute the g4 inside fx. What is g4? 1 minus 3x. X is in the value of 4. So is minus 11. And then fgx equals to 2x. That means 2 minus 11 negative 22. Part B, you need to find out what is x, value of x, if g f x composite function equals to 5. Okay, find out what is g f x. G, you have 2x here inside the fx, so equals to 1 minus 3 times 3 multiplied by 2x, so is 1 minus 6x. So 1 minus 6x equals to gfx equals to 5. So 6x equals to equals to 5 minus 1. So your x is minus 2 over 3. So this is the answer for questions number 8. Questions number 9. You need to write down two equations. I normally write in this way. Actually, both format is the same. Equals 2x plus 1. Then function x equals to x squared minus 4. So the question asks you what is composite function gx, ghx, h inside of g, so it's equals to g x squared minus 4. So equals to 2 x squared minus 4 plus 1. For those not familiar with the quadratic equation, you can write in this way. Oh, because no square, so it's very easy. Sorry, 2x squared minus 4 plus 1 is equals to 2x squared minus 8 plus 1. And then also equals to 2x squared minus 7. This is the answer for questions number 9. Questions number 10. This one is you need to find out the function from the composite function. Write down the composite function h and g, and equals to 4x, and sorry, hx is x minus 5. The question asks what is gx. So if you have hx equals to x minus 5, so you replace this one gx, so it's equals to gx minus 5. The x is replaced by the function of g, so gx minus 5 also equals to what? 4x. So gx equals to 4x plus 5. So this is the answer for questions number 10. If you have the time in the exam, so you can check it back, see whether it's correct or not. Very simple. You have h, you have g now, so hgx equals to okay, you have x minus 5, so 4x minus 5 plus 5. So this is what we call double checking in exam. So minus 5 plus 5, 0, so you left 4x only. So both is tally. So this is the answer for question number 10. Press like, share and subscribe button if you like this video.